the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here, Michael Busch now at the plate. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging. Here's Alex Bregman. Sliced hard but foul. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And a foul ball.
Ball one.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Now, Ian Happ, former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh.
No, inside.
Swings through that one for strike two. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball.
That pitch is out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Boyd, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Strike two.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
And Schwarber strikes out. 2 outs, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Nico Horner. Swings through the sweeper. Fouled off. He was late. Wheeler, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009.
Ball 1.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher
almost got him. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 1 out, man at first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Bunting for a hit and a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. Trying to bunt his way on. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little. But he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Michael Conforto goes after. That one for strike 1. Grounds one to short. Turner on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. 1 out.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's out to center field. And the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, Dansby Swanson stands in.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Misses the sweeper. Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Michael Busch will hit next. Fastball is outside. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crawford takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the 3rd. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Justin Crawford. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
One, 2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Rafael Marchand.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Hey!
And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swanson handles, throws to first, and that's the third out. Start of the fourth, in half up to hit. And a foul ball. That one pulled foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Corner swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. And that should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
In the air, right field, Garcia on the move. He's got it. Out number 2. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something in.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Save. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. In the dirt. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Caught up now trying to get to third. The 1-1.
Ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2-2 now. Runners breaking for the plate.
Hey!
Bunt attempt misses. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Up the middle. In time to
He's
push.
out.
Harper retired. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Dansby Swanson digs in now. Manager signals over. And how about this? The intentional walk signal to the leadoff hitter. So back to the top of the order at the plate, Michael Busch.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are striked.
Runner on the go. And he hits a ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's going to be Ian Happ. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And delivers outside.
Out.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
This to third, Bregman. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Phils yet to pick up a hit here. And now 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down. Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Really
Outside,
good
that's the
take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Top 6. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the